welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another episode of the Land of Oz Legacy Challenge. If you didn't check out the last episode, I will go ahead and put it in the top right hand corner so you can go check it out. But if you didn't watch the last episode, I highly suggest you go and watch it before watching this one because some really cute stuff happened in the last episode. And honestly, I'm so surprised that it happened because Elphie has been such a shy girl and she really wasn't really thinking about getting into the romance scene at all until she met Brett, and Brett changed her mind and made her feel more confident. So in the last episode, Brett asked Elphie on a date, and Elphie had her first date ever, and it ended with her first kiss as well. And Elphie's just gotten so much more confident with her body, with herself, with who she wants to be, and I love that for her. And speaking of that, she actually off screen asked Brett to move in because Brett was already staying over anyway because he was in between going from university to actually being in a home. So they moved in together after they got together, and now they have a beautiful home because Elphie actually learned something about Brett when they moved in together. So Brett actually brought in like 90 some thousand simoleons. And that is just because his family is super rich. He never told Elphie any of this. He kind of mentioned his family a little bit, but never said too much about it. I mean, Elphie thought maybe his family was kind of well off, but not this well off. So with that money, Elphie and Brett built this beautiful home for them to live in, and I will go ahead and show it to you right now. So here is the Wicked Witch of the West witch house that I built for them, and it looks so good. Like, I have never built a witch house before, but I am very proud of it. I went off of an inspo picture as usual on Pinterest, and I just really am so happy with it. So I'll go ahead and give you all a little bit of a tour of the house. So when you walk in, immediately you have these cute little pictures over here of Brett and Elphie whenever they went to the photo booth at the nightclub. And then over here you have the little kitchen area, and then you have the dining table where they will be eating. And then you go in here, and this is the living room, and you just have a little TV, and then here's a radio and a bookshelf, and then a little seat. And then in here is where Elphie can work on potions or any other kind of magic stuff that she wants to. And then upstairs, you go up this ladder here, and then you walk in here, and this is just like a little sitting area where they can read or whatever. And then here is the master bedroom, which I think I'm going to change their bed. But right now they have 56,000 simoleons, so I really want Elphie to like save that amount of money for future children that they are going to have. Or, if she ends up by herself, she'll have that money for the kids that she'll have on her own, because part of this generation is she's supposed to end up alone and have a science baby. But, it will also depend what happens before that, what we're going to do with the money, too. If, like, her and Brett actually end up having a kid, too. Like, I would really like for her to have a kid with Brett, but also have a science baby on her own. So, yeah, but then here is the ensuite bathroom for them. And I think it's not a very big bathroom, but it will do for now. And yeah, then here is the nursery. So this is going to be the nursery for the future child. That will be my Gen 2 heir for Galinda Gen. And I love it. I love how big it is as well. It's going to be plenty of space for their future child. So yeah, and that is the house. So I hope y'all like it. It will be on my gallery soon. There is a couple pieces of CC, but you won't really need it to have the full house. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I hope y'all really like the house because I worked my butt off on it. I stayed up till 2 in the morning working on it, and I'm just very dedicated to this legacy. Because I love it. I at first was like, it's kind of difficult for me playing with spellcasters because I'm more of a realistic game player. But once I got into it and everything, I'm really enjoying this legacy, and I hope y'all are as well. So, Elphie is actually over here looking very confident and kind of different, if y'all will notice. So, she actually got a complete makeover. I did actually give her some new clothes. She got a new hair. She ditched her glasses for contacts because she wanted to wear contacts to kind of be able to wear more makeup and look more girly and pretty for Brett. So, that's what she did. And she also got some tattoos, which, oh my gosh, these are such beautiful tattoos. And I absolutely love them on her. And so her and Brett are doing pretty well in their relationship right now. They actually are very satisfied in their relationship. Elphie is very satisfied in her romance with Brett. Maintain this through romantic interactions that cater to each other's romance turn-ons and turns offs, and avoid their turn-offs, and also be mindful not to be mean or violate any romantic boundaries. So yeah, they're both pretty satisfied, and they're both feeling very connected and happy, and I just love that for them. They are best friends after all, so it's really nice to see best friends working out in a relationship. And Elphie is actually still a level 2 in her career. I tried to get her to a level 3, like off screen. She was supposed to go to work, but actually, what ended up happening, she was in the magic realm getting some stuff, and basically, she ended up like going to work, but it glitched out, so she wasn't able to go. But she is actually still a level 4 in logic. She is a level 6 now in mischief, and she's doing well with that. And as far as her magic, she actually got this new spellcaster perk called Insightful Eye. Research, experiment, and tome reading speeds are all greatly increased. And then she also got this discharge one as well. The sim can now cast discharge, which empties spellcaster charge. So that's good. I'm really, really happy that she has that now in case her spellcaster charge does get pretty high. It hasn't happened so far, so I'm really glad about that. But now Elphie, I really want her to get to level 3 in her career. I really want to try to work on that soon. What time does she actually go? She goes to work in 20 hours, so I think I will have her do that. But we're going to come over here and be a little romantic to Brett. So let's come over here and let's give him an embrace, and also maybe give him maybe a little kiss as well on the cheek. That is very cute, and like Elphie. I feel like Elphie is still kind of timid in a sense in romance. Like, I don't think she's going to really be making all the moves. I think she'll just be kind of sweet and kind of innocent in a sense, even though she is a literal criminal and does all these devious acts. I still think that deep down in her heart, she's so cute and adorable about like interactions with him. So yeah, oh my gosh, look, they're so cute. And then also off screen, Elphie got this familiar over here, and it's so cool looking. I think it fits her very well. So she found it in the magic realm, and I just went with it because honestly, it's green and it's glowing, so why not give it to Elphie? Brett and Elphie are both very satisfied in their relationship, which is awesome. I'm very happy that they're maintaining it. I mean, they haven't been together very long, but it's good to see that they are happy. Let's see. Let's also maybe express fondness to him, like thank him for, bringing in so much money that they could have a nice house. Because, like, Elphie feels like, she wasn't expecting to have all this money, and the fact that Brett just gave her, all this money to like build her witch house of her dreams is so sweet. And he's like, of course, he's like, I love you, Elphie. I want you to have your dream. I want you to be able to become this all-powerful witch that you want to be, and you needed a house to do so. So I made that come true for you. And Elphie's so happy. Look at her. She's so enamored and so in love, and I love to see her like this. I'm so happy that she's finally found somebody who gets her and really has good intentions. Um So, Brett, what are you feeling like? Oh, he's feeling pretty good. What does Brett feel about having children? So, Brett would be happy to have a child, which is good to know. And then he's indifferent about being romantically exclusive, though. So, that might bring up some problems because if he's not really sure about being exclusive with Elphie, that might make things be a bit rocky. So, Elphie actually does want a real relationship. Elphie is all about being committed to her partner and, being in love. And so, I don't know. We're just going to have to see what happens with these two. But I am very, very happy that they are happy right now. So, Elphie and him probably are just going to spend some time together. I might actually have Brett suggest to her that they actually go and woohoo. Let me see if I can actually have them do that. I do have Wicked in my game, so I don't know if it's going to actually do it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have them just, um, let's just go and have them woohoo. Yeah, y'all go woohoo. Oh, it's gonna be their first time. I mean, Elphie doesn't know anything about woohooing. Like, she doesn't know, like, how it works. Like, she's heard about things about woohoo, like, online and stuff. But, they just learned each other's woohoo interests. So, I mean, maybe Brett's going to teach her a thing or two because Brett definitely has done this before. So we're going to have to see. But he does want to woohoo with her. And I feel like she does too. Like, I feel like Elphie, is shy in a sense because she's so in love with Brett right now. She is going for it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they're actually going to woohoo together for the first time. Oh, Elphie. Elphie, are you okay, girl? Is she stuck on the ladder? Oh my gosh, girl, are you a little nervous? She looks like she might be nervous. She's like, am I really doing this? Oh my gosh, girl, it's gonna be okay. I promise. Look at him. He already stripped down. Like, he's literally here with no shirt on and his boxers. He is ready to come and woohoo with her. Girl, it's gonna be alright. Just go and woohoo. It'll be okay. I promise. I know it's really difficult your first time. You don't know what you're doing. You have no idea if you're doing it good or not, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, here they go. They're gonna woohoo for the first time. Oh my gosh. Break out the candles, make it romantic. Elphie and Brett are woohooing for the first time. Oh my gosh, and the familiar is over here making sure everything goes okay. Like, the familiar is protecting Elphie. Oh my gosh, this is so adorable that they are woohooing for the first time, and it's a very sentimental thing for Elphie because she's never done this before, and Brett is showing her the way. Like, Brett is like, don't worry, I got you. I will help you if you don't know what to do. And I think that's really sweet of him. Hopefully he used a condom though. Like, we don't need any pregnancy right now. This says first woohoo. Oh my gosh, Elphie, how are you feeling after that? She's actually feeling hungry, and that's very valid. I mean, after woohoo, I'd feel hungry too. But this says first woohoo from first woohoo. The first time under the covers with a new sim is always a memorable experience. So she thought that was a really good time, and I mean, Brett probably thought so too. But I'm gonna have her come downstairs, and I'm gonna have her come and get her a snack. She's actually kind of hungry right now. So let's go and actually, let's see. What do we want to have? What's good after woohoo, I wonder? I bet she's going to want, like, some chips or something. So okay, well, Elphie and Brett are just sitting over here talking. They're talking about computers, apparently. Apparently, Elphie wants to get a computer. So, I mean, Brett wouldn't care to get a computer. He honestly would probably like to have a computer to connect with his family, even though his family has not been the best to him. He still wants to try to, you know, tell them about Elphie and tell them that he's super happy here with her. So, Elphie and Brett might actually want to go for round two. Because honestly, Brett is over here in a very flirty mood at the moment. He's got a lot of flirty moodlets. So I think he's going to suggest that they go woohoo again. Honestly, I could see Brett and Elphie wanting to think about having children at some point. But right now, they're just now getting into their relationship. So I think we're going to wait a little bit on that. But they do have a strong connection. They are best friends, and they definitely have a strong love for each other. I mean, Elphie is literally head over heels for him. So, yeah, I could see them definitely wanting to have a baby because Brett and, well, I feel like Elphie probably did this. Elphie went over here and bought a crib. So Elphie already bought a crib because she has in her head that Brett and her are actually going to end up having children. So that's kind of like in her mind. She's hoping that Brett will, propose to her at some point and, they'll have a baby and it'll be super cute. So I think that's kind of what Elphie has in her mind and her heart is that because her family didn't treat her very well and because, Brett has made her feel so whole and confident, she wants to have a family with him. She wants a future with him. And we're just going to have to see if Brett feels that way too. I mean, as of right now, he does seem to. But, I mean, Brett is feeling like he doesn't really care if they're exclusive or not. So that kind of makes me worried a little bit. But he's over here taking him a shower after that second round of woohoo. So, Elphie definitely has gotten some, woohoo tricks from Brett. Brett helped her out a lot because, Elphie hadn't woohooed before. So, I feel like he's definitely taught her a few things, and I love that. I love that, he's helping her out. So girl, she said she's gonna go and watch some TV now. Well, girl, we need to go and talk to some people before work. So I need her to come and take her a shower. Is there a shower down here? I don't think I did put a shower down here. No, I didn't. Okay, well, we need to wait for Brett to take a shower, and then we're going to go and have her do that. And we need to come over here first and empty this cauldron because apparently Brett went over here and started making mac and cheese. He got hungry in the middle of the night. Oh my gosh, she's making it all disappear. That's so fun. Okay. Well, girl, come up here and take you a shower. We need to get ready. Sorry, Brett, we can't go for another round right now. We literally just woohooed for the second time. Like, y'all need to chill out a little bit. Okay. She's gonna go shower and she'll be all ready to go and do some mischief interactions with people. Okay, so Elphie is over here at the bar in Ravenwood, and I'm gonna have her just come over here and talk to some people and be mischievous. Her enemy is actually over here, Baco, so we're just gonna go and be obnoxious to him. We're gonna go and do a noxious cloud. We're gonna go and scare him. We're just gonna be a pest pretty much and just try to get this up so she can go to work and hopefully get promoted because once she is a level 3 in her career, I think I'll be ready for her to start thinking about having a family. I mean, she already kind of has it on her mind because, like I said, she bought a crib because she's hoping her and Brett will work out. So, oh my gosh, where are y'all going? Why are y'all going all the way up here? Oh gosh, they're literally going up here in the funeral area for this. Okay, well, she needs to do a couple other things. We need to go and be mischievous again. We need to lie about career. We also need to do a couple more things. What else do we need to do? She just started with this mischief interactions. Let's go and do a noxious cloud again. And we're also going to just keep doing this so she can get this up. We're going to scare. We need to also come over here and maybe meet this lady right here. And we're going to do a rude introduction. And we're going to just keep annoying people because that's what we do best. Like, she's trying to be a criminal mastermind. And so it makes sense she's going to be making people really upset and mad. I mean, look at these people. They're pissed. They're like, why are you being so irritating? Like, quit farting in public. It's annoying and it stinks. She's like, just over here laughing her ass off. She's like, doesn't even care. Like, she's having so much fun being mischievous. This says, I love mischief from liking mischief. Elphie is in her element, and because she is doing it, well, that disappeared. Oh my gosh, unresolved conflict from feeling bitter about somebody. Girl, oh my gosh, she's so bitter about people. And now she's having instant attraction to others? Girl. Oh my gosh, not you being attracted to people you're trying to hate. That's crazy. Okay, well she's feeling awkward about her comment that she just made, but we're just trying to get this up, girl, so you can go and do well at work. Let's just do another noxious cloud, and we're just gonna try to do a couple more interactions so that way it'll tick off. Okay, so she's awake from her nap, and so I think I'm going to have her actually get together with Brett. Brett is over here reading a book. What is he reading? Oh, he's reading Love in Time of Sandwiches, so apparently he's in love with sandwiches. So we're going to get into a group with him, and we're going to actually come over here. And I think she's going to come out here by this tree, or maybe over here. This is a really pretty area. Let's just come over here. So maybe she's got this idea in her head that she really wants to propose early to Brett because she's got this whole, like, fairy tale in her head that her and Brett are going to get engaged, get married, and then pop out kids. Like, that's what she wants because she never had a really close-knit family, and she really wants that so bad. Even though she's evil, she still has a heart deep down inside and wants to have love. Okay, so Elphie is over here proposing to Brett, and this is all happening super fast. And, Elphie really is set on having a happy family life, like as far as having a partner, as far as, having a family of her own, because she grew up in such a terrible, like, family situation. She just really wants this so bad that she just has thought about it quite a lot, and in her soul's journey, she was like, I just really want to get married. I have my career, I have all my skills going really well for me, and she's also got a beautiful house. So now all that was missing to her was a partner. So now, even though her and Brett just got together, she wanted to propose to him abruptly. So yeah, and apparently he said yes. So even though he actually doesn't really want a real relationship, it says over here that he actually prefers non-exclusive relationships. Sims who prefer non-exclusive relationships are happier with non-exclusive relationships and friends with benefits arrangements. Some of them are simply non-committal. Some of them are simply not capable of committing to several, are capable of committing to several Sims at once, and some of them just enjoy the freedom of excitement and unconventional relationships bring. I feel like Brett is the last one. I feel like he doesn't really want to be with several different people. He's not poly. It's not that he doesn't love her. It's just the fact that he wants to have the freedom of excitement and unconventional relationships. So, yeah, but the reason why he's saying yes is because he cares about her and he does love her. But he's also not going to let him, being tied down to her, hold him back from, going and flirting with other women and stuff, because it says over here that he feels that way. This says engaged, from getting engaged. Brett getting engaged may seem odd to others, considering he cares about romantic freedom, but the decision makes sense right now with this sim, and it remains a joyous occasion, plus nothing as of yet is saying that Brett's freedom would take a hit from this. So he's basically saying that because he is saying yes to Elphie's proposal, that doesn't mean that he's not going to go and, be charismatic to other women or, kind of go and possibly cheat. So, yeah, and Elphie actually got this little moodlet over here that says engaged from engagement. These Sims are engaged to be wed, save the date. So they both are feeling very different about this engagement. Like, Elphie is ready to have a life with him, and he is just kind of thinking of it as he's doing this because he feels like he kind of has to, because they're kind of, they're having a thing going on, they're best friends, and, he wants to make her happy. All in all, he cares about her, but he's a self-absorbed sim. He wants to go and do what he wants to do. So hopefully Elphie won't get her heart broken, but yeah, she proposed to him, and it was so cute, even though it was out here in the rain and they're probably soggy and their clothes are all wet. But, you know, it's still cute and everything, and I'm so happy for them. But Elphie is going to go ahead and I think I'm going to have her come in here and maybe clean some stuff up. There's some plates over here we need to clean up. So, let's see. Let me just go ahead and change her outfit here from the one with the ring. Let's just give her this one. And I'm going to have her come over here and clean up this plate. And then we can actually maybe have them go and woohoo. Because Elphie is also thinking about, now that she is actually leveled up in her career, she actually leveled up to level 3 of the criminal career. So she is doing really well with that. I think she has to get to level 4 or 5 for this generation. So since she's doing really good with that, she is ready to actually begin to, you know, get married and, you know, settle down and stuff. So I'm super excited about that. I'm so happy that she feels that way. But, you know, Brett is not feeling that way at all. So I'm sure Elphie's going to have to handle that the way she's going to have to handle it, by pretty much defying gravity like it says in Wicked. And, you know, Brett is going to have to go his own way, I feel like. I feel like they're going to go and get married, and then, you know, Elphie's going to literally find out that he's not as in it as she is, and so that's going to be some troubles coming their way, I bet. But Elphie, I really want her to maybe practice her magic a little more. I would like for her to invite Morgan over. I did actually record some parts of this episode and they got lost in recording for some reason. OBS just has issues sometimes when it needs updated. So I'm actually going to have her go and invite Morgan over. Let's see, let's just invite them over to come and hang out. Let's do ask on. No, we just want to invite them over. So we're going to invite over to current lot. And hopefully they can help us a little bit, because I want Elphie to work on some more spells. She is actually, I believe, she's pretty close to being a, yeah, she's an acolyte now, so she is pretty much gonna work on being an adept next, and I want her to get this spellcaster socialite. That'll be good to help her with like gaining more XP for her spellcaster points. So that's the next thing we're gonna work on. Let's hope that Morgan's gonna want to come over and hang out. Okay, there they are. Let's come over here and talk to them a little bit. We're gonna come and let's tell them about our engagement. Yeah, let's go and tell them that we're engaged, and maybe they'll want to be the officiant. That would be really cool. So she's like, guess what, Morgan? I just proposed to Brett and he said yes. And Morgan's like, oh my gosh, really? Like, I'm happy for you. She's like, yeah, we just got together and it was kind of a quick decision, but I'm happy. I'm super happy. And Brett's over here listening in, like, you know, listening to their conversation. And Morgan's like, well, if that's what you really want to do, then I'm happy for you too. So, yeah, Morgan is being kind of supportive, even though Morgan kind of likes to do their own thing, I guess. I think Morgan is kind of a loner. But, you know, they're trying to be a supportive mentor over here. So let's see. No, girl, do not be rude to Brett. Oh my gosh, she literally is evil and just wants to go and be mischievous. That will definitely not make things good right now. Let's just go and like discuss interests, and we're also going to go and maybe let's see. I want them to like go and work on this magic a little bit. Can we go outside and get together and go and work on this? Let's go chat here together. Oh my gosh. Hopefully Morgan will want to help her off screen. Morgan didn't actually want to like help her at all. Oh my gosh. Girl, why are you going and being rude to him? Girl, this is your future husband. I mean, hopefully, even though he doesn't really want this marriage as much as you do. So, I mean, still don't be mean to him right now. Okay, let's see. Can we go over here and, like, work on this magic a little bit? Let's see. Let's ask if they can give us some magical training. Here, Morgan, can you give us some magical training? We really need it. Like, we're trying to learn these new spells, and we really need your help. Like, honestly. Hopefully, they'll help us now. I mean, we've kind of leveled up a little bit more and got to know them a little bit more, so now maybe they're going to be more able to help us. Oh my gosh! Look, they're literally learning magic together. This is so cool. Like, I love this. They're literally mentoring her. That's so sweet. I love that. While they're over here trying to learn some magic, where is Brett? Okay, Brett's over here trying to like relax a little bit. Like, I'm sure he's over here thinking about things. I'm sure he's like, what am I going to do about this marriage? And he's also upset about the TV being static. He's like he doesn't want to upset Elphie, but at the same time he doesn't really want to be married. So, maybe he doesn't want to be married because his parents didn't really work out very well and he didn't really have a good example for, family life, and he didn't have a good example for marriage either. So maybe that's why he just prefers freedom of, just having a relationship, not really getting full on married. But we're just going to have to see how all that goes. In the next episode, I am planning on them actually getting married. I did already kind of have an idea for Elphie's dress and for Brett's suit. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But they are still over here learning this magic. Hopefully we can get this done and learn some untamed magic. Morgan is the perfect person to talk to about this, considering they're the sage of the untamed magic. But it's taken Elphie a little bit of time to like convince Morgan to teach her, because Morgan is so, wanting to protect the untamed magic like spells, because they don't want them to go into the wrong hands. And so Elphie had to prove herself worthy to learn all this. So that's what she's done, and she's gotten closer and is friends with Morgan now. So yeah. Who's calling you, Brett? Hey Brett, you're so notorious that one of my unscrumptious friends has been asking to meet you. Can I give them your number? Okay, well, it seems like this guy wants to give Brett someone's number. I mean, I don't think Brett's gonna say no. So, we're gonna say yes. Okay, girl, how are you doing with this? Oh, she is being, like, really confident right now. Impressive person alert from being impressed by someone nearby. Bask in the glow of someone impressive. Well, she isn't very impressed with all of the magic skills that Morgan possesses, I'm sure. Like, she's so happy to have a mentor slash friend like them because she needs it. She needs all the help she can get because she wants to be an all powerful witch. And what else is she feeling? Oh, she's so happy to have her familiar around to help her as well. I'm sure the familiar like helps her with learning magic and also protecting her from getting too overloaded. It looks like her spellcaster charge is fine right now, so that's good. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. This has been a really, really fun part, but it's also been very eventful. And Elphie had her first time. She lost her virginity from Brett, and oh my gosh, it was so crazy. I'm so happy for her that she's so confident now, and she's ready to get married to Brett, and she proposed on a whim, and I can't believe he said yes, because he's not exactly the committed type, so to speak. So we're just gonna have to see how that goes in the next episode. But y'all are gonna have to let me know what you think about them getting engaged, about them, getting married and everything. I want to hear your feedback. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I hope y'all are having a peaceful day. And I will speak to you all next time. Bye, everyone.